Okay, good morning, still morning. The video is the Chapter 3 Review Worksheet 1, and I will be going through it, getting as much done as I can in 15 minutes, okay? So the first problem says determine which of the values are part of the solution. So it's either going to be this one, or this one, or this one, or two, or all. So substituting these values in to the inequality will answer the question. So let's substitute in -2. It's 2 times -2 plus 3 less than -5. So -4 plus 3 is -1. -1 less than -5. That's false. So this one is new. Two times -1 plus 3 less than -5. 2 times -1 is -2, plus 3 is 1. 1 less than -5. That's no. Okay, keep going. 3. 2 times 3 plus 3 less than -5, which is 6, plus 3, which is 9, less than -5. That's false. This one is no. Determine which of the values are part of the solution set of the inequality. None of them are. Okay, if this was true, then this one would be. If this was true, then this -1 would be. If this was true, this 3 would be. Okay, solving graph. 2 steps. X less than or equal to -17. Here's -17. Here's -16. And here's -18. And I'm going to circle and fill it in. Less than is to the left. So the graph is all the numbers to the left. All right, we're going to multiply by a -4 here. Multiply by a -4 here. So these cancel, and I have W. Now I got to reverse it because I divided by a negative or multiplied by a negative. So instead of the arrow pointing this way, it's pointing this way. And this is +24. We can reverse this for comfort. W greater than 24. And this is 24, 25, and then 23. So I'm going to circle it, not fill it in because it's not or equal to. Well, that was good. And then now we have a couple of 2 steps. This one is add to 1, so we get 4x less than -16, divide by +4. And even though it's negative, you're still going to have to not flip it because this 4 was positive that you divided by. Less than -4 is the inequality. This is -4, this is -3, and this is -5. And I'm going to circle -4 and shade to the left. Okay, 2 steps. Now I can also see what my inequality is pointing towards this here. I can also just flip this around to start if I want. -2x minus 6 on the left. Arrow pointing towards that, less than 12 here. This is 2 steps. -2x is less than 18. Divide by -2. Negative. Flip it. X greater than -9 is what we get. So this is a -9. Put -8 here. I put -10 here. Circle. Greater than -9 is to the right. So all the numbers to the right of -9 are the solution. Okay? All right, moving on. These are inequalities. We've got a lot to consider with these. All right, this is some multi-steps. So these are just like equations. These 2 terms just rewrite. This gets distributed. So don't forget your symbol. Okay, greater than or equal to -5x plus 10. Got to use a distributive property. And then I'm going to add the 5x to both sides. keeping things balanced, right? Got to keep things balanced. So I have 9 plus 2x greater than or equal to 10. Subtract the 9. I get 2x greater than or equal to 1. Divide by 2. And I get x greater than or equal to 1/2. So on the graph, this is a 1/2. You can put a 1 here, and you can put a 0 here. And if you circle it, you got to fill in the 1/2 because it's or equal to. X greater than or equal to, remember the greater than is open, right? Greater than or equal to 1/2. Greater than is to the right. Next question says -2 times x plus 4, which really means -2x minus 8, greater than 3x plus 17. You can combine 15 and 2. Now I'll subtract the 3x from both sides and cancel, keeping things balanced, just like an equation. -5x minus 8 greater than 17. Now I'll add the 8. And I get to -5x on the left greater than 25. Divide both sides by -5. And I get x less than, remember to flip. This has to be flipped. Because I divided by the -5. X less than -5. So in the middle I'll put -5. To the right I'll put -4. And to the left I'll put -6. And I have greater than, or I'm sorry, x is less than -5. So I'm going to shade this way to the left, because all the numbers that are smaller than -5 is the answer. All right, that's number 7. Number 8 is a compound inequality. So it's like two inequalities together. This is pinched. This is between. So the graph is going to go in like a sandwich, okay? But it's going to be 2x minus 3 is less than 5 and greater than 1. So I'm going to add the 3, add the 3, and add the 3 to start taking this apart. I get 2x here, less than 8 on the right, and greater than 4. Finish it off to divide by 2, and I get x is less than 4 and greater than 2. So the two values will be 2 and 4, and open circle because of not or equal to, and it's in between, smaller than 4 and greater than 2, which is in between here. All the numbers in between, okay? All right, next problem here. We got a situation where we are going to have to combine these two terms. So we get 3x plus 1 in the middle, less than or equal to 25 here, and greater than or equal to -17. If I subtract the 1, here, here, and here, cancels. I have 3x less than or equal to 24 and greater than or equal to -18. Divide by 3. I get x less than or equal to 8, greater than or equal to -6. To graph that, I will put 8 here, and then I can put 0 here, and -6 probably right about there. I'm going to circle -6. I'm going to circle 8. And I'm going to fill both of them in because it's or equal to. And x less than or equal to 8 and greater than or equal to -6 are all the numbers in between here. So that's how we graph it. Moving on to number 10. This is an or problem, so I'm going to get here, I will get x less than 2 or x greater than 5. And then an or problem is going to go out, so you're going to push it out. All right, so it's greater than 5, which is to the right, less than 2, which is to the left, so it pushes out. So here's your 0, I guess. You could put 5 here, and you could put 2 here, and you're going to circle both of them. And you read the inequalities, greater than 5 or less than 2. And that's what the graph looks like. All the numbers to the right of 5 or to the left of 2. All right, so this one gets multiplied by -2, right? So you get x greater than 6, because you got to flip it. This one gets flipped. Or x less than -6. So 6 and 6 are here. 6 and -6 are there. I'm going to circle, fill to the right, circle to the left, just like the inequality tells us. All right, I know it was kind of quick, but not too hard. I think it can be done. You just have to focus and sit and quiet and do it. Now, absolute value equations were 2 equations, drop the bars. So you have, in this problem here is no solution though. Right away you see that the absolute value is equal to 10. Equal to -10, and the absolute value of a number is always positive. Okay, so 1, isolate bars. Set up 2 problems. Set up 2 without bars. One of them's positive and one of them's negative. So we have to isolate the bars by adding 5. So we get the absolute value of 3x minus 4 equals 16. So we have 3x minus 4 equals 16, or 3x minus 4 equals -16. And again, we set up without the bars. Okay, set up 2 equations without the bars. So here x equals 20 over 3, or here x equals -4. Okay, now I think these are the hardest. All right, and then we have a word problem. So we'll probably end up doing another video to finish these off. So I'll just do 14 through 17, or 14 through 18 on a second video. Okay, so we'll call this Chapter 3 Review 1 Worksheet Video, Problems 1 through 13. Okay, and then the next video will be 14 through 18. All right, so Chapter 3 Review Worksheet 1. 1 through 13, and then the next video will be Chapter 3 Review Worksheet 1 video